Welcome to a moment of pure tranquility. This is your time for Spa Calm ASMR, a gentle journey to clearer, happier skin. Before we begin, let's set our intention. This is not about aggression, but about care and patience. We are here to learn a safer way, so let's make a promise. No popping at home. Ever. Aggressive squeezing can push bacteria deeper, cause inflammation, and lead to scarring. Trust in gentleness. Every beautiful ritual begins with a clean canvas. We'll start with a double cleanse. First, an oil or balm cleanser on dry skin. Warm a small amount between your fingertips. Now, gently massage it onto your face in slow, circular motions. Feel the solid balm transform into a silky oil. This is where the magic happens. The oil cleanser lovingly binds to makeup, sunscreen, and excess sebum. Pay special attention to areas prone to congestion, like the sides of your nose and chin. Use the pads of your fingers, never your nails. Now, introduce a little lukewarm water to emulsify the oil. It will turn milky white. Rinse thoroughly, or use a soft, damp cloth to gently wipe it all away. Pat your skin, don't rub. For our second cleanse, we use a water-based cleanser, a gentle gel or cream. This step cleanses your skin itself, removing any lingering residue. Lather a small amount with water and massage it onto your damp skin for about 60 seconds. Keep the pressure light. Rinse completely with lukewarm water and gently pat your face dry. Your skin should feel clean and soft, never tight or squeaky. That feeling is a sign your skin has been stripped, which we want to avoid. Now that our skin is perfectly clean, it's time to soften the pores. This makes any subsequent treatments more effective. You can use a facial steamer, or simply soak a clean washcloth in warm water, wring it out, and gently lay the towel over your face. The warmth should be comfortable, not hot. Let it rest there for about 1 minute. The gentle steam helps to loosen sebum and debris. With our pores softened, we can now gently exfoliate. This is key for managing blackheads. We will use a gentle chemical exfoliant or an enzyme-based product. These work by dissolving the glue that holds dead skin cells together, without any harsh scrubbing. Look for ingredients like PHAs, which are incredibly gentle and hydrating, or fruit enzymes like papaya or pineapple. Apply a thin layer to the areas of concern, like your T-zone. Skip the rough physical scrubs, which can create micro-tears in the skin. We are nurturing, not sanding. Now, for the part you've been waiting for, but with a twist. We will perform simulated removals, safe, gentle, and satisfying without causing any harm. This is about mimicking the motion to satisfy the urge, using only the softest of tools. We will use soft tools only. 2 cotton swabs are perfect for this. They provide a gentle cushion and prevent your fingers from applying too much direct pressure. Place the cotton swabs on either side of a blackhead. Apply slow, gentle, downward and inward pressure. Rock back and forth ever so slightly. If nothing comes out easily, stop. This is the most important rule. Forcing it will only cause trauma to the skin. We are just gently encouraging what is ready to be released. Listen. The soft glide of the cotton, the gentle pressure. These are soothing sounds. This is a practice in patience. We are not here to conquer our skin, but to cooperate with it. After a few gentle attempts, move on. After our gentle exfoliation and simulated extractions, it's time to purify and calm the skin with a mask. We'll use a calming clay or charcoal mask, focusing on the T-zone or any areas prone to oiliness. These ingredients are brilliant at drawing impurities and excess oil out from the pores. Using a soft brush or your clean fingertips, apply a thin, even layer. Avoid the delicate eye and mouth areas. Now relax for 10 to 15 minutes, but do not let the mask dry completely and crack. When it feels tight, it can start to draw moisture out of your skin. We want to remove it while it's still slightly tacky. To remove the mask, rinse with cool or lukewarm water, softening the mask before wiping it away with a soft, damp cloth. The cooler temperature is refreshing and helps to calm the skin. Pat your skin completely dry. Be gentle. Now that our pores are clean, we must replenish hydration. This is a non-negotiable step, as dehydrated skin can overproduce oil, leading to more clogs. We will use a hydrating serum with ingredients like hyaluronic acid, glycerin, or panthenol. These draw moisture into the skin, leaving it plump and soothed. Dispense a few drops into your palm, and gently press and pat the serum into your skin. The pressing motion aids absorption. While the skin is still slightly damp, you can perform a light facial massage with upward and outward strokes to boost circulation and promote a healthy glow. Next, we seal in all that wonderful hydration with a moisturizer. This creates a protective barrier, locking in the serum and preventing water loss. Choose a lightweight lotion for day, or something richer for night. Gently smooth it over your face and neck. And now, the most crucial step for any daytime routine: SPF. Sunscreen is your skin's best friend, protecting against UV damage that can worsen marks from breakouts. Apply a generous amount of a broad-spectrum sunscreen with at least SPF 30. This is your daily shield. We've created a beautiful, gentle routine today, but remember its limits. This is for managing minor congestion. For persistent or deep blemishes, please see a pro. A licensed esthetician or dermatologist can perform extractions safely without risking infection or scarring. And always, listen to your skin. If anything feels uncomfortable or irritating, stop. Redness and stinging are signs that your skin is unhappy. Gentleness is always the answer. Be its ally. You have treated your skin with kindness and patience today. Take one final deep breath and carry this feeling of calm with you. If you found this gentle approach helpful, hit like for more mindful skincare. Thank you for sharing this moment of peace.
This deep pore cleansing routine is designed for acne-prone and oily skin. It helps remove blackheads, reduce excess oil, and support healthy skin texture. This method is commonly used in professional skincare treatments. Now let's begin this step-by-step process. Step 1. Preparing the skin before touching the skin. Before touching the skin, preparation is essential. Clean hands are non-negotiable. Wash your hands thoroughly with a gentle soap and lukewarm water. This prevents bacteria from transferring to your face, which can cause breakouts and irritation. Tie your hair back. Remove jewelry. Create a calm, clean environment. Skincare works best when your mind is relaxed and your movements are gentle. Step 2. Warm water splash. Opening the pores. Gently splash your face with lukewarm water. The warmth helps to soften the skin and slightly open the pores, making it easier to remove dirt, oil, and blackheads. Avoid hot water. Hot water strips the skin of natural oils and causes dryness. Let the water flow naturally across your face. No rubbing, just gentle contact. Step 3. First cleanse. Oil or balm cleanser. Take a small amount of cleansing oil or balm. Warm it between your palms. Then gently press it onto dry skin. Use slow, circular motions, forehead, nose, cheeks. Chin. The step dissolves. Sunscreen, makeup, excess sebum, clogged blackheads. Pay extra attention to the nose and chin, where blackheads often hide. Massage for at least 60 seconds. Step 4. Emulsify and rinse. Add a few drops of water to your face. Watch the oil turn milky. This process lifts impurities from deep within the pores. Rinse gently with lukewarm water until the skin feels clean but not tight. Your skin should feel soft and nourished. Step 5. Siakon Cleanse. Water-based cleanser. Now we go in with a gentle, water-based cleanser. Dispense a small amount. Create a light foam between your hands. Apply to damp skin. Massage slowly using upward motions. Along the jawline, around the nose, across the cheeks. This step removes sweat, bacteria, and leftover residue. Rinse thoroughly. Pat dry with a clean, soft towel, never rub. Step 6 is steaming. Blackhead softening step. Steaming is optional but very effective for blackhead-prone skin. Lean your face over warm steam for 5 to 7 minutes. Keep a safe distance to avoid burns. Steam helps to soften blackheads, loosen trapped oil, improve circulation, breathe deeply, and relax. Step 7. Exfoliation. Choose a mild exfoliator. Chemical exfoliants are preferred. Apply a thin layer. Let it work silently. This step removes dead skin cells, pore-blocking debris, dull surface buildup. Avoid scrubbing aggressively. More pressure does not mean better results. Rinse gently. Step 8. Blackhead focus massage. Using clean fingers or a silicone brush, gently massage the nose area. Use tiny circular motions. This encourages softened blackheads to release naturally without force. Never squeeze harshly. Healthy skin responds to patience, not pressure. Step 9. Cold water splash. Pore calming. Now splash your face with cool water. This helps calm the skin. Reduce redness. Tighten pores. Your skin should now feel refreshed and clean. Step 10. Toner application. Apply an alcohol-free toner. Use a cotton pad or your palms. Press gently into the skin. Toner helps balance pH, refine pores. Prep skin for treatment steps. Let it absorb fully. Step 11. Acne treatment. Targeted care. Apply a small amount of acne treatment only where needed. Focus on active pimples, congested areas. Avoid overuse. Consistency heals skin. Overloading damages it. Step 12. Essence or serum. Skin repair. Take 2-3 drops of serum. Press gently into the skin. Look for ingredients like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, green tea, centella. This step hydrates deeply and supports skin repair. Step 13. Eye cream, delicate care. Use a rice grain amount for both eyes. Tap gently with your ring finger. Never drag the skin. This prevents fine lines and fatigue. Step 14. Moisturizer, seal the hydration. Apply a suitable moisturizer. Massage upward and outward. This step locks in all previous layers and strengthens the skin barrier. Your skin should now feel soft, calm, and balanced. Step 15. Sunscreen, morning only. If this is a morning routine, finish with sunscreen. Use 2 fingers worth. Apply evenly to face and neck. Sunscreen is the most powerful anti-aging product you'll ever use. Step 16. Night care transition. Letting the skin rest. As the routine continues, it's important to understand that nighttime skincare is different from daytime care. At night, your skin enters repair mode. Cell renewal slows down during the day and becomes more active while you sleep. Take a moment here, lower the lights, slow your breathing. This step is about transitioning the skin from exposure to recovery. Avoid touching your face unnecessarily. Allow the products already applied to fully settle into the skin. Step 17. Overnight treatment or sleeping serum. Now apply an overnight treatment or sleeping serum. This product works slowly, deeply, and continuously while you rest. Take a small amount. Warm it gently between your fingertips. Press, don't rub into the skin. Forehead, cheeks, nose, chin. Overnight treatments help to repair damaged skin cells, reduce acne inflammation, improve texture, strengthen the skin barrier. Let the skin absorb it naturally. This is not a rushed step. Step 18. Spot care and scare easing. If you have acne marks, dark spots, or healing blemishes, now is the time for spot treatment. Use a clean fingertip or cotton swab. Apply only where needed. Target areas may include old acne scars, redness, pigmentation, healing pimples. These treatments work best when used consistently and patiently. Never overload the skin. More product does not mean faster healing. Step 19. Lip and neck care, often forgotten, always important. Skincare doesn't stop at the jawline. Apply a nourishing lip balm to prevent dryness and cracking overnight. Then gently apply moisturizer or treatment to neck, jawline, upper chest. Use upward motions. The skin here is thinner and ages faster, so it deserves the same care as your face. This step helps maintain firmness, smooth texture, even tone. Step 20. Final seal and relaxation. Moment. Finish the routine with a light sealing layer, such as a night cream or facial oil, optional. Use gentle pressing motions. Once applied, stop touching your face. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a slow breath in and slowly exhale. Allow your skin to rest. This final moment is just as important as the products themselves. Relaxation reduces stress, and reduced stress means healthier skin. Thank you for watching. Stay happy, stay cool. Thank you for the next video.
right. Ready to finally get a handle on stubborn blackheads and breakouts? Let's dive into a deep cleansing routine that will transform your skin. If you're tired of blackheads crashing your selfies and dealing with that constant, frustrating cycle of clogged pores, you're in the right place. I'm going to walk you through a deep clean routine that actually works. No harsh scrubs, no painful squeezing, and absolutely no gimmicks. This is about smart, consistent skincare. Imagine your skin with smoother-looking pores, significantly less shine throughout the day, and far fewer surprise breakouts. That's our goal. And before we start, a quick reminder. This is for informational purposes. If you have persistent or cystic acne, it's always best to consult a dermatologist. Now let's begin. First, we degrease without stripping your skin's natural moisture barrier. This is crucial. Overstripping your skin can actually trigger it to produce even more oil. I use a gentle pH balance cleanser. Look for labels that say low pH or pH 5.5. This helps maintain your skin's protective acid mantle. I wash for a full 60 seconds. This gives the ingredients time to actually break down oil, dirt, and sunscreen. Use light, circular motions with your fingertips, focusing on the T-zone. And always use lukewarm water. Hot water can cause irritation and dehydration. Next, we soften the gunk. The goal here is to loosen the hardened sebum, or oil, that's trapped inside your pores. This makes the following steps much more effective. You have two great options. You can soak a clean washcloth in warm, not hot water, wring it out, and lay it over your face for 1 to 2 minutes. Or, my personal favorite, I just do this routine right after a warm shower. The steam naturally softens everything up, so your products can penetrate deeper and work more efficiently. Now, for the hero of our routine, chemical exfoliation. This is where the magic happens for blackheads. I glide on a BHA, which stands for beta-hydroxy acid. The most common one is salicylic acid. I recommend starting with a concentration between 0.5 to 2%. If you're new to acids, always patch test on a small area first to ensure your skin tolerates it. I apply a thin layer just over my T-zone, my forehead, nose, and chin, where I'm most prone to blackheads. Unlike physical scrubs that can cause micro tears, BHA is oil-soluble. This means it can dive deep into your pores and dissolve the mixture of dead skin cells and sebum that forms blackheads from the inside out. It's a much gentler and more effective approach. I wait 5 to 10 minutes to let it fully absorb and do its job before moving on. Don't rush this step. Also, a key tip. Avoid using other strong actives like retinoids or vitamin C in the same routine as your BHA, especially when you're starting out, to prevent irritation. For really stubborn areas, we'll use a clay mask as a targeted treatment. There are two main types you'll see: kaolin and bentonite. Kaolin clay is gentler and great for sensitive or dry skin types, while bentonite is more absorbent and powerful, ideal for very oily skin. The key is spot treating. I apply a thin layer only on my nose, my chin, or my forehead, wherever I have the most congestion. This prevents drying out the rest of your face. Leave it on for 10 minutes max. Never, ever let it fully dry and crack. When a clay mask gets that tight, it's actually drawing moisture out of your skin, which can cause irritation and rebound oiliness. Then, I rinse gently with lukewarm water until every trace is gone. Now, let's talk extractions. This step is optional and requires extreme caution. I only attempt this if a blackhead is very obviously open, dark, and ready to come out. Never force anything. First, I thoroughly sanitize a comedone extractor tool and my hands with rubbing alcohol. I place the loop around the blackhead and apply slow, gentle pressure at an angle. I press gently on one side, then the other, rocking it slightly. Never press straight down. If it doesn't come out with minimal pressure, stop immediately. Forcing it can lead to scarring, inflammation, and a much bigger problem. I spend no more than 1 or 2 minutes on this entire process. If you have deep, painful, or cystic acne, please leave extractions to a professional. After any kind of exfoliation or extraction, aftercare is everything. Your skin is vulnerable, and our job now is to soothe, hydrate, and protect it. I immediately go in with a soothing, alcohol-free toner to calm the skin and remove any last traces of the clay mask. Something with ingredients like centella, green tea, or chamomile is perfect. A gentle thermal water mist also works beautifully to reduce redness. Then, I apply a lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer. Non-comedogenic means it's formulated not to clog pores. This step is vital for rebuilding your skin's protective barrier, which keeps moisture in and irritants out. And if it's daytime, the final non-negotiable step is sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher. Yes, even if you're oily, and even if you're staying indoors. Sun exposure can darken post-extraction marks into long-lasting spots, and can generally make pores and inflammation worse. So, what does this look like in a weekly rhythm? I use the BHA 3 to 4 times a week, only at night. I do the full deep cleanse with the clay mask 1 to 2 times a week, on a night I'm not using the BHA, and every single day, without fail, gentle cleanse, moisturizer, and SPF in the morning. Listen to your skin. If it feels tight or flaky, cut back on the BHA and clay mask days and focus on hydration. What can you expect? In the first week, you'll likely notice less roughness and a smoother skin texture. Your pores, especially on your nose, might look tighter and less prominent. Within 2 to 4 weeks of consistency, you should see a real reduction in the number of new blackheads forming and less midday shine. Because you're treating the root cause gently instead of over-scrubbing, you'll also experience fewer of those angry emergency breakouts. A few final pro tips to maximize your results. Swap any harsh facial scrubs for a soft microfiber cloth used with your cleanser. Change your pillowcases at least twice a week to avoid transferring oil and bacteria back onto your clean skin. And be mindful of hair products. Try to keep pomades, gels, and oils off your forehead. Consistency is truly the secret. Stick with this routine, be patient, and you will see a difference. If this was helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more straightforward skincare advice. Thanks for watching.
Hello, and welcome. Let's take a deep breath together and create a quiet space for a little self-care. Tonight, we're going to embark on a journey of deep cleansing, focusing on one of the most common skincare frustrations, blackheads. I invite you to join me as I tackle this challenge, not as a chore, but as a relaxing ritual. We'll be focusing on the gentle sounds, the soothing textures, and the satisfying feeling of clearing our skin. Let's see just how calming this ASMR experience can be. Blackheads can be incredibly frustrating, can't they? They seem to appear out of nowhere, often in the most prominent places like the nose or chin, and they can be stubbornly difficult to get rid of. They're essentially open pores that have become clogged with a mixture of excess oil and dead skin cells. When this mixture is exposed to the air, it oxidizes and turns dark, creating that little black dot. I've certainly had my fair share of dealing with them, and I know how disheartening it can be to try countless products and treatments that promise the world but don't always deliver. The temptation to just squeeze them is so strong, but that can often lead to inflammation, scarring, or even making the pore larger. So many of us struggle with blackheads because they can be caused by a whole host of factors, from hormonal fluctuations and excess oil production to environmental factors and even our genetics. It's a very common, very normal part of having skin. And while it's not just about having perfectly clear skin, it is about feeling confident and comfortable. It's about taking a moment to care for ourselves. For some, these little dots can be a source of insecurity, affecting their self-esteem and making them feel self-conscious. It's a feeling I think many of us can relate to. I totally get it. It's not just about appearances. It's about feeling good from the inside out, and knowing you're taking good care of your body. So tonight, we're going to approach this with patience and gentleness. The first and most important step is to start with a clean canvas. I'm using a very gentle, non-stripping cleansing gel. The goal here isn't to scrub the skin, but to gently dissolve any surface oils, makeup, or grime from the day. I'm just adding a little water to create a soft lather. I'm massaging it into the skin with light circular motions, paying special attention to the areas where blackheads are most common. This gentle friction helps to lift away impurities without causing any irritation. Then, I'll rinse with lukewarm water. Now for a wonderfully relaxing step. To help soften the plugs within the pores, I'm going to use a warm compress. I've just soaked this soft towel in warm, not hot water. The gentle steam and warmth will help to open up the pores and prepare them for the next steps, making the extraction process much easier and safer for the skin. I'll just hold this here for a minute or two, just breathing and relaxing. Next, a little chemical exfoliation. I'm using a toner with salicylic acid, which is a beta-hydroxy acid, or BHA. BHAs are oil-soluble, which means they can get deep inside the pore to dissolve the mixture of sebum and skin cells. This is a crucial prep step. I'm just patting it gently onto the target areas. This will do a lot of the work for us, loosening the blackheads from within. Alright, now for the main event. I have my sterilized Comedone extractor. It's so important that any tool you use is perfectly clean. Using this tool, I'll apply gentle, even pressure around the blackhead to coax it out. The key word is, we never want to force it. Listen to the sound as the tool glides across the skin. It's a very soft, smooth sound. I find it incredibly soothing. As I work on each area, I'm taking my time, repositioning the tool, and applying pressure from different angles. If a blackhead doesn't come out easily, I'm going to leave it for another day. Forcing it is what causes damage. There. The goal is simply to remove the blockage without causing any further irritation or scarring. The sensation of the pore being cleared is so satisfying, and I hope you're finding this process as relaxing as I do. That's one of the most satisfying moments. When you see the blockage release easily, and you can see the pore is now clear. It's a visible sign of progress. After extractions, it's time to soothe and refine. I'm applying a gentle, alcohol-free pore refining toner. I'm not wiping, just gently tapping it into the skin. This helps to calm any minor redness, hydrate, and help the pores appear smaller. Listen to the soft tapping sounds. ASMR tapping sounds. Now, we need to replenish the skin's moisture. I'm using a hydrating serum with ingredients like hyaluronic acid. This will draw moisture back into the skin, keeping it plump and healthy. The skin has been through a process, and now it's time to give it back some love and hydration. I love the feeling of the cool, silky serum gliding over my skin. And to seal everything in, a nourishing moisturizer. This final layer acts as a protective barrier, locking in the serum and preventing moisture loss. I'm taking a moment to gently massage it in, which also helps to boost circulation and feels incredibly relaxing. My skin already feels so much smoother and calmer. The relief is amazing. And there we have it. My skin feels clean, refreshed, and most importantly, calm. It's not about achieving perfection, but about the satisfying process of care. I feel more comfortable and confident. In conclusion, this deep cleansing and blackhead removal process has been an incredibly relaxing and satisfying ritual. It's a reminder that skincare can be a form of meditation. I hope you've enjoyed this ASMR experience as much as I have. If you've had a similar experience with your skin, or have any gentle methods you love, please feel free to share them in the comments below. I love reading about your own self-care journeys. If you found this relaxing, please don't forget to subscribe for more soothing ASMR content. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Are you tired of battling stubborn blackheads and enlarged pores? The secret to clearer skin isn't harsh scrubs or painful extractions. It's a smart, gentle, and consistent approach. I'm about to show you my complete, dermatologist-approved deep cleansing routine to detoxify your pores from the inside out. This is the exact method I use to clear blackheads, minimize pores, and maintain a smooth complexion. We'll cover everything from the perfect double cleanse to targeted treatments and daily protection. So, if you're ready for that calm, clear skin, stay right here. Let's begin with the foundation of any pore-clearing routine. Step 1. Remove the day with an oil cleanse. This is the first half of our double cleanse method. I start with an oil cleanser because like dissolves like. Throughout the day, your skin accumulates oil-based impurities like sunscreen and makeup. A water-based cleanser alone can't effectively break these down, but an oil cleanser melts them away. I take 1 or 2 pumps into dry hands and gently massage it onto my dry face for a full 60 seconds, focusing on congested areas. This also boosts circulation. Then, I add a splash of water to emulsify the oil. It will turn milky, and rinse it all away. Your skin is now prepped for the next step. Step 2. Cleanse for the pores. Now that the surface grime is gone, we can target the pores directly with a salicylic acid BHA cleanser. Salicylic acid is oil-soluble, meaning it can penetrate deep inside the pore lining to dissolve the mixture of sebum and dead skin cells that causes blackheads. I take a small amount and massage it into my skin for another 60 seconds, concentrating on my T-zone, my nose, chin, and forehead. This 60-second rule ensures the active ingredient has enough time to work effectively. After a minute, I rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water. Hot water can strip the skin, so keeping it tepid is key. Step 3 is an optional but luxurious step, a gentle steam. Now, to be clear, I am not talking about putting your face over boiling water. That kind of direct heat can damage your skin. Instead, I practice a much safer method. I'll soak a clean washcloth in warm, not hot water, wring it out, and let the warm towel sit on my face for about 2 minutes. The gentle warmth helps soften any remaining debris in the pores. This is a relaxing ritual, but it's not for everyone. If you have rosacea or very sensitive skin, I recommend skipping this step. For everyone else, do this no more than once a week. Now for the deep cleaning powerhouse. Step 4, clay time. Once a week after cleansing, I use a clay mask to pull impurities out of my pores. My favorites are kaolin or bentonite clay. Kaolin is gentler, while bentonite is more absorbent for oilier types. The key here is application. Less is more. I spread a thin, even layer specifically on my T-zone. There's no need to apply it all over unless your entire face is prone to congestion. I let it dry only to the tacky stage, which takes about 8 to 10 minutes. You don't want it to get completely hard and cracked, as that's when it starts pulling moisture from your skin. Once it's tacky, I rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water. Step 5, tone smart. After cleansing, it's time to replenish hydration with a hydrating, alcohol-free toner. Alcohol can be drying and trigger more oil production, making pores look worse. Instead, I look for toners with humectants like glycerin or hyaluronic acid. These ingredients draw water into the skin, leaving it plump and balanced. I pour a small amount into my palms and gently press it into my skin. This preps my face to better absorb the treatments that come next. Now we move on to targeted treatments. Step 6, target blackheads. On most nights, I use a leave-on BHA serum with 1 to 2% salicylic acid. While our cleanser gave us a good start, a leave-on serum works for hours to continuously exfoliate inside the pore, making it the most effective step for preventing new blackheads. I apply a very thin layer only on the areas where I get clogged, like my nose and chin. Let it absorb for a minute before moving on. Now for our night boost. 2 to 3 nights a week, I swap the BHA serum for a gentle retinoid. Retinoids are fantastic for pores because they accelerate skin cell turnover, which helps prevent dead cells from clogging them. They also improve skin texture over time. It is crucial to use these actives on alternate nights. Never use a BHA serum and a retinoid on the same night, especially when you're starting out. And definitely don't use them on the same night you do a clay mask. Spacing out your exfoliants is key to avoiding irritation. Step 7. Seal and soothe. After applying active ingredients, we need to lock everything in and support our skin barrier with a lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer. Non-comedogenic simply means it's formulated not to clog pores. This step is non-negotiable, even for oily skin. When your skin is properly hydrated, it's less likely to overproduce oil. If my skin is feeling extra dry, I'll press a few drops of a non-comedogenic oil like squalane over my moisturizer to seal in all the hydration. And now for the most important step of all, our morning must, sunscreen. Every single morning, without fail, I apply a broad-spectrum sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher. All the hard work we're doing can be undone by sun damage. UV exposure damages collagen, the support structure around our pores. When that collagen weakens, pores can appear larger. Sun exposure can also cause dark marks to linger after a breakout. Protecting your skin every day keeps your pores looking tighter and your skin tone even. A quick word on troubleshooting. If you have very sensitive skin, introduce the BHA cleanser and serum slowly, maybe just a few times a week at first. Some people experience a brief purging period as pores clear out. This should subside within a few weeks. If you experience redness, stinging, or peeling, that's irritation, not purging. Pull back on your active ingredients immediately. Remember, the weekly clay mask is enough for most people. Over-exfoliating is the enemy of healthy skin. And please, no squeezing or picking. This can lead to scarring and larger-looking pores. Trust the process. So let's recap our pore detox plan. Every evening, double cleanse with an oil, then a BHA cleanser. Follow with a hydrating toner. Apply your targeted treatment, either a BHA serum or, on alternate nights, a gentle retinoid. Finish with a non-comedogenic moisturizer. Once a week, add the optional warm towel and a clay mask after cleansing. And every single morning, finish with SPF 30 or higher. That's it. Clearer skin, calmer pores, done. If you found this guide helpful, please drop a like on this video. It really helps the channel. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's next. In my next video, I'll share my go-to routine for calming an angry breakout overnight. Thanks for watching.
Do you guys go to the gym? I go to the gym. But you already knew that. But I don't think I'll ever be as buff as this kangaroo.
Look at that. Oh my God. He's like an alien.
Holy shit, like he is jacked. Like, has he been stacking? Do you even lift, bruh? Yes. I'm intimidated. I feel like he's about to kick my ass. Like, yo, bruh, I'll rip your head off and stuff it in my pouch like a trophy, motherfucker. Now, the version you guys sent me only has 12,000 views, so unless there's another copy out there, I think this is fairly fresh.
Look at that. Oh my.
And I don't blame the cameraman for laughing his ass off. I mean, how do you even get this buff? Yeah, I've been bench pressing koala bears all day. You know, I typically eat plants and berries, but no trans fats, you know? Can you spot me? You know, it even seems like he's looking for an excuse to flex, like, yep, you should check out the other exhibits over there. So this next video is great. It's really squirrel. So this is someone's pet squirrel trying to bury a nut in a dog's fur. Oh, I have nothing to say about this other than it's fucking cute. And like, it is cute, but he makes a serious attempt to cover up that nut. No one will think to look here. So I found this over on a blog I read sometimes called IO9, and it has 4 million views. Damn, so it's blowing up. And why do they have a pet squirrel? And like, why isn't that dog murdering that squirrel? Look, I'm not saying the dog should murder the squirrel. It's just, all right, I have 4 cats, and when they see a squirrel, they're like, and if you look at the dog just couldn't be more apathetic. I mean, he just doesn't care. He's like, you know all those fucks I have to give? I buried them in the backyard. And if you're curious how the video ends, it looks like the squirrel ends up hiding his nuts in the laundry basket. Now, high-speed chases will never not be exciting, but this is the first time I've ever seen one where the cop was actually wearing a camera. Now, this cop's actually not a traditional cop. He's apparently part of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. So if you're thinking about fishing without a permit, he will fuck you up. Now, the video gets unfortunately funny when the officer catches the suspect, who appears to be a total meth head. Now, this whole scene apparently went down back in August of 2012, and it's just now blowing up. Either that or it's an elaborate commercial for Google Glass. See, to me, this is like the real life Breaking Bad. People fantasize about living this Breaking Bad life, but in reality, that's what the real Jesse Pinkman would look like. Now, there's a lot of contention about how the officer handled the arrest after the suspect got out of the car, but you know, if you're on meth driving on the wrong side of the highway, endangering lives, I'd say getting cursed at with a gun stuck to your neck, it's a possibility. You know, I kind of feel bad for the guy, but it's like that with 80% of the videos that you send me. It's like, I feel bad for the person, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, what the fuck were you thinking? See, and now this guy, he's busted, he's gonna go to jail. This will probably be his cellmate. Do you even fuck, bro? And you know what else? After seeing this video, I'm seriously having second thoughts about ever doing meth. But that's all my time, guys. I'll see you later in the week. Don't forget to check out the full videos. Links are down below in the description. I'm Ray William Johnson, and I approve this message. Yeah, I've been bench pressing koala bears all day. You know, I typically eat plants and berries, but no trans fats, you know? Can you spot me? Can you give me a spot? Give me a spot? Can you get a spot? Can you spot over there? Just spot? Spot. You spot me, you spot him, I'll spot you. Spot, there's a spot on my wall. There's a dog named Spot. Does somebody not know how to flush the toilet after they've had a shit? Oh, it's you. Hey.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of.
Hello everyone. Here's the thing nobody really tells you. When you see a blackhead, that small, dark-tipped pore, your instinct is to remove it as fast as possible. Squeeze it, strip it, scrub it away. And in the moment, it feels so satisfying, but what's actually happening beneath the surface tells a completely different story. Blackheads form when your pores get clogged with a mix of dead skin cells and natural oils called sebum. When that mixture sits at the opening of a pore and gets exposed to air, it oxidizes. That's what turns it dark. It's not dirt, it's chemistry. And pimples? Those are what happen when that same clog gets trapped deeper. Bacteria joins the mix, and your skin starts to fight back. The frustrating part is that most products marketed for this, the harsh scrubs, the alcohol-heavy toners, the overly aggressive strips, they irritate your skin barrier. And an irritated skin barrier, it actually produces more oil to protect itself. You're not failing your skincare routine. Your skincare routine might be failing you. Let's fix that the right way. Before we touch a single product, let's understand what we're actually working with. Because once this clicks, everything else makes sense. Your pores are essentially tiny channels. Each one has a hair follicle and a sebaceous gland that produces oil. That oil is supposed to travel up and out, keeping your skin moisturized naturally. But when there's too much oil or too much dead skin buildup or the wrong product sitting on your face, that channel gets blocked. A blocked pore with an open top becomes a blackhead. A blocked pore that seals over, traps bacteria, and inflames, that becomes a pimple. Two different problems, but they share one root cause, congestion. And the beautiful part is, when you approach treatment with patience and the right steps in the right order, your skin responds. It clears, it smooths, it breathes again. That's what we're going for today. All right, let's begin. And I want to start with something that gets skipped more than anything else: preparation. Your skin needs to be ready before any treatment. Think of it like warming up before a workout. Rushing past this step is one of the biggest reasons treatments don't work as well as they should. Step 1. Clean hands. This sounds obvious, but bacteria from unwashed hands is one of the most common causes of new breakouts. Always wash with soap and warm water before touching your face. Step 2. Cleanse your face with a gentle, low pH cleanser, something sulfate-free. You want to remove surface oil and makeup without stripping the skin. Massage it in circular motions for about 60 seconds. Let the product do the work. Don't scrub aggressively. Step 3. Steam. This is where the magic begins. A warm, damp towel pressed gently against your skin for about 60 to 90 seconds softens the congestion in your pores. It doesn't open pores, that's a myth, but it does soften everything inside them, which makes the next steps gentler and more effective. Take a breath, feel the warmth. This part is meant to feel good. Now, the treatment itself. Step 1. Chemical exfoliation. This is the foundation of clear skin. Instead of physically scrubbing, which can micro-tear the skin, we're going to let chemistry do the work. A BHA or salicylic acid at around 1 to 2% is your best friend here. BHA is oil soluble, which means it can actually travel into the pore and dissolve the congestion from inside. Apply it gently across your T-zone and any problem areas with a cotton pad or your fingertips. Use light sweeping motions. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. You might feel a very gentle tingle. That's normal. That's the chemistry working. If you have sensitive skin, start once a week and work your way up. Your skin will tell you what it can handle. Step 2, extraction, if needed. Now, if you've been steaming and using BHAs consistently for a few weeks, many blackheads will begin to loosen on their own. But for stubborn ones that are clearly surfacing, very gentle extraction is okay. Wrap clean fingers in soft tissue. Never use bare fingernails. Apply pressure from around the pore, not directly on top. Slow, gentle, even pressure. If it doesn't release easily, stop. Forcing it creates inflammation. Patience always wins here. Step 3. Spot treatment for pimples. For active pimples, this is where benzoyl peroxide or tea tree oil comes in. A targeted small application directly on the blemish, not spread across the whole face. Benzoyl peroxide works by killing the bacteria responsible for inflamed breakouts. Tea tree oil is a gentler, natural alternative that works well for mild breakouts. Apply once, let it absorb. Don't layer product after product. Your skin needs space to heal. Okay, this is the section I mentioned at the beginning, the one most people skip, because this is where we talk about what not to do. And honestly, avoiding these mistakes will protect everything you just worked for. Mistake 1, over-exfoliating. Using acids every single day or layering a BHA with a harsh physical scrub, that destroys your skin barrier, and a damaged skin barrier equals redness, sensitivity, more oil, more breakouts. Exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week at most. Mistake 2, picking aggressively. I know it's tempting, but squeezing a pimple that isn't ready pushes bacteria deeper into the skin and can leave a scar that takes months to fade. If it's not coming out easily, don't force it. Mistake 3, skipping moisturizer because your skin feels oily. This is a very common mistake. Oily skin still needs hydration. When your skin is dehydrated, it produces more oil to compensate. A lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer is non-negotiable for every skin type. Mistake 4, changing everything at once. Introducing 5 new products in 1 week makes it impossible to know what's working and what's not. Add 1 product at a time, give it 2 to 3 weeks, trust the process. Slow and steady always wins. After treatment, your skin has done real work. Now it's time to restore. Apply a gentle, hydrating toner or essence first, something with hyaluronic acid or Centella asiatica to calm and replenish. Pat it softly into your skin. Don't rub. Follow with a lightweight, fragrance-free moisturizer. Your skin barrier is your shield. We're rebuilding it, not compromising it. If it's morning, sunscreen is absolutely essential. UV exposure after chemical exfoliation makes skin significantly more sensitive to damage and can darken any existing marks. SPF 30 or above every single day. Think of post-care as the recovery phase. The treatment did the hard work. Post-care locks in the results. Here's the truth about clear skin that skincare brands rarely talk about. Products treat symptoms. Habits prevent them. Change your pillowcase every 2 to 3 days. It collects oil, dead skin, and bacteria every single night. This one small habit makes a genuinely significant difference. Drink water consistently. Hydrated skin regulates oil production more effectively. It's that simple. Touch your face less. The unconscious hand-to-face contact throughout the day transfers bacteria directly to your pores. Manage stress where you can. Cortisol, the stress hormone, directly triggers increased sebum production. Skin and stress are deeply connected. And sleep, real consistent sleep. Your skin regenerates overnight. No product in the world replaces what 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep does for your complexion. These aren't revolutionary ideas, but stacked together consistently, they transform your skin. Thank you for watching. Look at your skin right now, not with judgment, just look. If you see a bump, a blackhead, a patch that won't calm down no matter what you tried, I want you to know something. You haven't failed your skin. Your skin has just been asking for something it hasn't gotten yet. And today, we're finally going to give it exactly that. Let's talk about what's actually going on underneath the surface, because once you understand this, everything else clicks. Pimples and blackheads, they share the same origin story. Your skin has tiny pores, and inside each pore lives a hair follicle and a sebaceous gland. That gland produces sebum, your skin's natural oil. It's actually supposed to be there. It protects you, keeps you moisturized, but sometimes too much oil. Sometimes dead skin cells don't shed the way they should. They pile up, they mix with that oil, and they block the pore. When that blockage is open to the air, it oxidizes. It turns dark. That's your blackhead. When it's closed under the skin, bacteria get involved. The wall breaks. Inflammation begins. That's your pimple. And the causes? Hormones, stress, products that are comedogenic, meaning they clog pores, even some that claim to be for acne-prone skin. Sleeping with makeup on. not moisturizing. And yes, not moisturizing can actually cause more oil production. Your skin overcompensates. Touching your face, phone screens, pillowcases you haven't changed in 2 weeks. It's not your fault, but it is fixable. Transition to the routine. So let me walk you through the routine that changed everything for me. Not rushed, not complicated, just thoughtful, intentional. Every single step has a reason. We're going to do this together. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take one breath. Now let's begin. The step B step, Y step routine. Step 1, oil cleanse. The first thing we're doing is something that might feel counterintuitive if you have oily or acne-prone skin. We're cleansing with oil. I know. Stay with me. Oil dissolves oil. It's basic chemistry, and it is beautiful chemistry. Sunscreen, makeup, the excess sebum that's been sitting in your pores all day. Your water-based cleanser cannot fully lift that. Oil can. Take a few drops of a lightweight cleansing oil, something with jojoba or squalane or marula, into clean, dry hands. Just like this. Massage it into dry skin in slow circular motions. Feel it melting into the surface. Don't rush this. Give it 30 seconds. A full, unhurried 30 seconds to do its work. Feel how it just glides. No dragging, no pulling. Just this soft, silky dissolution. Now emulsify it with a little warm water. You'll see it turn milky and rinse away. That's not just oil you're washing off. That's the day. Step 2. Foaming water-based cleaning. Step 2 is your water-based cleanse. This is the double cleanse, the method that Korean skincare introduced to the world, and honestly, it should never have been a secret. Where the oil cleanser removed the surface impurities, your water-based cleanser now goes deeper. Sweat, environmental pollution, bacteria, anything the oil couldn't reach. Look for something gentle here, a low pH cleanser, around 4.5 to 6.5 on the pH scale. Anything more alkaline will strip your skin's acid mantle, disrupt its barrier, and trigger, you guessed it, more oil production. Lather it in your palms first. Apply it in gentle upward motions. No scrubbing, no pressure, just soft, respectful circles. Rinse with lukewarm water, not hot. Hot water is the enemy of calm skin. It strips, it inflames, it excites the sebaceous glands. Pat dry with a clean cloth. Pat dry with a clean cloth. You are not exfoliating right now. You are just saying goodnight to the day. Step 3, alcohol-free toner. Now your skin is clean. It's slightly vulnerable, slightly dehydrated from the water. This is the moment your toner steps in. And please, please, choose an alcohol-free toner. Alcohol dries. It stings. It gives the illusion of a tight, clean feeling, but it is stripping your barrier and telling your sebaceous glands to work overtime. Instead, reach for a toner with niacinamide, witch hazel, the alcohol-free kind Centella asiatica, or hyaluronic acid. Apply it with a cotton pad in gentle sweeping motions, or press it in with your fingertips. Feel the coolness. Feel the skin drinking it in. This is also rebalancing your skin's pH after cleansing, prepping it to actually absorb what comes next. SEPH. 4 exfoliation, 2-3x per week. This step doesn't happen every day, 2 to 3 times a week. That's your window. We're talking about chemical exfoliation, not the walnut scrubs, not the harsh microbeads. Those create microscopic tears in your skin, and I will not have it. We're using AHAs or BHAs, or both. AHA, alpha hydroxy acid. Think glycolic acid, lactic acid. They work on the surface, dissolving the bonds between dead skin cells, revealing the softer, brighter skin underneath. Perfect for dry, dull, uneven texture. BHA, beta-hydroxy acid. Salicylic acid. This one is oil-soluble, which means it can travel into the pore itself and break down the buildup from the inside. It is the blackhead's nemesis. Apply your BHA or AHA after toning on exfoliation nights, a thin layer. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Don't rush it, don't rinse it, it keeps working. And then move on. Let it do its quiet work while you do the rest of your routine. Start slow if you're new to acids. Once a week. Build up. Your skin will tell you when it's ready for more. SEPH FOP steaming. Optional. But oh, it's a beautiful optional. Steam. Warm, soft, opening steam. If you have a facial steamer or even a bowl of hot water and a towel, lean into it for 5 to 8 minutes. Let the warmth relax the pores, soften the keratin plugs, increase circulation. Don't touch your face during this, don't squeeze, just breathe. Let the steam do what it does. Open, soften, prepare. And after steaming, your mask, your serum, your actives, they will absorb at a depth they simply cannot reach on untreated skin. Step SIX, the mask now. The mask. This is the ritual part. This is the moment your bathroom becomes a sanctuary. For oily and acne-prone skin, a kaolin or bentonite clay mask. It draws out impurities, absorbs excess oil, tightens the look of pores. Apply in a thin, even layer. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, not until it's cracking off your face. That's too long. For sensitive or combination skin, a Centella Asiatica mask. Cica. It calms, it heals, it reduces redness. It's the gentlest thing you can put on inflamed skin. For dry skin, a hydrating sheet mask or a sleeping pack. Sometimes what looks like acne on dry skin is actually a compromised barrier screaming for moisture. Rinse your clay mask with cool water, cooler than you think you need. Let the temperature close with the steam opened. Pat dry. Look at yourself in the mirror right now. Even mid-routine, there is something softer already. Step 7. Target to your treatment. This is the step where we get precise. Niacinamide serum. This is your workhorse. It reduces sebum production, fades post-acne marks, strengthens your barrier, calms inflammation. Apply it all over the face after masking. Press it in, don't rub. Pressing keeps the active ingredients where you want them. Rubbing just redistributes. For active breakouts, your spot treatment comes now. Benzoyl peroxide at 2.5% for inflamed pimples. Salicylic acid spot gel for surface whiteheads. Sulfur paste if you want something gentler. A tiny amount, the size of a pinhead. Only on the spot, not all over the face.
Hey my loves, I hope you guys are all well and that this first quarter of the year has been kind to you all. I'll keep you all in my prayers. I hope that you guys are doing well mentally, physically and spiritually. Please, 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 all that I ask is that you like, comment and subscribe. But please take care and enjoy the rest of this video.
Thank you.